Hello again, YouTubers. This is a video for my MG nests and bunkers. I've just finished cutting the matchsticks and gluing them all together for the roofs using this, my homemade wood cutter. I used to use this a lot when I was doing 20mm and using copy stir sticks to build wooden houses. But 6mm wooden strips are a bit big for 15mm. So now if I want to build wooden buildings, I just build a building out of cardboard and then stick the planking on the outside as detail. Actually, I've also built two jigs for splitting my stir sticks. I have two different widths, two slightly different widths. So I've made two splitters that I can split them, so that I can get 3mm planks, which are a bit more suitable for the 15mm. Okay, these were the idea for this was inspired by Model Dad. He put up two tutorials on how to build these, so I've copied these and built them up. These are the MG nests. Just have to paint up the sand. They built with plastic sheet cut to medium base size, white foam glued to form the embankments, matchsticks to form the planking, and covered with white glue and sand. So now I have to paint up the sand and the wood and add a bit of foliage, static grass, or whatever else. And these are my bunkers. In his tutorial he was using polyfiller, which I never had and mostly haven't got money to buy, so I was sitting thinking what I could use instead, and then I thought, okay, well, I used plaster of Paris to cast my houses, but then I was out of new plaster of Paris. So then I remembered that I've got a big tub of failed house moldings. So I took those out and with a hammer and a plastic container filled with a couple of old nuts and bolts, I proceeded to shake, rattle and roll till I produced a very fine powder, which I then mixed with water. So now I have quite a big tub of 15mm concrete and a big box of powder. So now I think what I'll do is I'm going to copy some of the battlefront bunkers and gun emplacements, the concrete ones in the Normandy box set, and there's a bunker box set as well, I think. And yeah, so I'm going to be building those. I don't know if anyone has got those particular models, if they could help me out with a few dimensions, because I don't know, I think I'm just lacking artistic flair. But building stuff is not a problem. It's working out scale and sizes and so forth and so forth. So when I see something that's built on a medium or large base and I know that's the size it has to be, then all the better. Okay, back to these bunkers. They were also built on some plastic card cut to large base size. Then made the walls with foam board, and as I've said, then covered with my concrete mixture. They dried up a bit white. They were dark grey when I first put them on, so I must add some more color to my concrete mixture to get a darker grey. I'll still do the roofs for these, but the stuff works great. From now on I'll use it to texture the walls of my scratch built houses, because it's much better than the other flour mixture that I was using to sort of give that wattle and tub effect. This works much better. And I mean, when I cut this foam board out, it was cut very, very untidily and lots of sort of bad cuts here and there. But this stuff is wonderful. You can just use it to patch up and build up or whatever. So those are those. I will finish painting all my bits that are cast. All the wooden crates have been painted a brown, and everything else has been sort of given an undercoat of black. So when the time comes to use them, because I found that with plaster of Paris, you get two versions. If the casting was very good, they set very hard, and then they struggle to take any paint. Or otherwise, they set very soft and very porous, and when you paint them, they just suck up the paint like a sponge. So over the last couple of days with water coat, very watery coats, coat after coat, I've slowly done these all, but they're good enough, so I can now separate them all and store them, and when I want to need them, I just have to bring them out and give them a sort of final finishing coat. I don't know how well you can see this. Just unfortunate that my Germans have been taking a back seat at the moment, but I think it's just the way I am. Anything to get out of painting miniatures. It's nice just when they finish painted and based and they finish, and you can stand back and look at them. But when you in the process of painting them, it can be quite frustrating at times. Well, especially for me, it does. Anyway, okay, I'll post another video when I've completed these gun pits and gun nests, machine gun nests, bunkers, or whatever they are. And I'll have a look at starting some of those copies of those Battlefront items. Okay, guys, cheers for now. Bye.